Hi guys, so yes, no makeup, and as you guys can tell by the title, I will be doing my foundation routine today, which is highly requested, and I look horrible, but bear with me. I'm not gonna look horrible for long. So you want to start always with a clean face and a moisturized face before applying foundation. I like to use either the Biore Nourish, it has SPF 15 in it. And I like to use this as an everyday moisturizer before my foundation, or even without a foundation, it doesn't matter. And this one is very good for nighttime as a mask. This is Clinique Moisture Surge. The smell is not so great. If you can get over the smell, it's kind of like a gel. Well, it is a gel, not kind of. And if you can get over the smell, it doesn't stay for long after you apply it on. And it has no SPF. You can wear this under your makeup, as it says. It's fragrance free, allergy tested, 100%. It says fragrance free, but it has like a chemical medicine kind of smell. It's kind of weird, but those are the ones I like to use besides bio oil. So today I used the Biore one, and I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Stick Foundation, and I am in the color 5 Honey. I don't apply much on my forehead, so I start off by doing about 2 lines like this here. Same on both sides. I have scars on my chin, and so I do that, and I do some under my eye because this is very creamy and it's an amazing coverage. I know I look crazy right now, but this is how I do it. And I just do 2 little lines on my forehead. And you just blend as best as you can now. You can blend up and down. And I'm using my Bobbi brushes, by the way. These are the best brushes in the world to me. If you haven't seen my review on these, go check it out. I did a review on this. This is what that looks like. Now I'm going to be using my MAC Studio Fix in C6, that's my color, C6. And I'm going to be using a big fluffy brush like this one. It's very huge. It's also from Bobbi Tools. And I'm just basically tapping it onto the brush. And I'm not applying this on my eye area because I don't put any powder there. I'm doing it at like an angled position. Apply a little bit on my forehead. This works very, very, very well with the Bobbi Brown foundation. My nose. Just a little bit on my neck. So I find that this Maybelline concealer, it has a concealer side and a highlight side. I'm going to be applying that with this kind of brush. It's from Essence Beauty. It's just a regular foundation brush. I find that this concealer works so well with the Bobbi Brown one because it's so creamy. And I usually would use my Victoria's Secret palette, but that is also very creamy and it can crease under the eye. I haven't even tried it, but I'm just gonna avoid it. So this one is Age Rewind Double Face Perfector. So it's more drying than creamy. So I guess that's why it works so well under the eye. But I always get a color that's lighter than my actual skin tone. So I just basically just put a lot under my eye, just like that. And I'll show you guys the difference from the other eye. And I tap it first. I bring it down pretty low. And this is my favorite routine now. I also take some and put it down my nose area, like on the side of my nose. And I'm just tapping everything in. This dries pretty quick. That's why I don't put it on both eyes right away. So this is what it should look like. This is how I like it. It's kind of like the Kim Kardashian thing. I use a little bit of the highlight, even though I don't really need it. I put it right there down my nose, under my eyebrow, one line here and one line there, and that is about it. And I just blend that in. And this highlight is very watery, but it's a little shiny. It doesn't even feel like a highlight. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the concealer and put it on that ugly scar dot I have there, which I hate. Now we are done with foundation. This is what my foundation routine is like, and this is what I love so far. If anything changes, I will do an updated foundation routine later on. For bronzing, I like to use this matte blush actually, and it's from NARS. It's called Ninotchka. I've mentioned this before. I don't know how to say the name. Or I like to use the inexpensive NYC bronzer, and it has a little tiny bit of shimmers, which I wouldn't prefer to use a bronzer with shimmer. I like more of the matte ones, just like this one. It's not really a bronzer, it's a blush like I said. But the shimmers in this doesn't really show up on my skin. I guess because of the color of my skin, the shimmers are probably the same color of my skin tone, and the bronzer is just darker. I guess that's why it doesn't really show up on my skin. But I love this one as well. Continue on to your lip products, your eye makeup, your mascara, whatever you're going to do. And this is basically it for my foundation. It's what's working the best for me right now, and I really love it at the moment. Thank you guys for watching.